Hello, hello. Welcome to another video here on Lissa's Raw Food Romance. Today, I want to go over in depth my current skincare routine. It's a little intense, so disclaimer here, don't expect everyone to buy all the stuff that I use. But I wanted to share what I'm using because I get asked all the time, Lissa, what skincare do you use? What products do you like? Which ones do you have? So I'm going to share a lot of stuff today about what I do. So if you're interested in learning all of the stuff that I do for my skincare, stay tuned. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. Before we begin, please go check out the plant-based bundle. This is the big Black Friday sale that's going on right now. Nate and I have contributed over $800, almost $900 worth of content, and you get it all for 50 bucks, including stuff from other creators as well. So head on down to the link in the description box below, click on the plant-based bundle link and go grab it. Again, $50 and you get all the stuff. Nate and I have contributed the hand salads ebook, the sushi book, the smoothie book, Tales from the Tailgate, a live lunch video course, Align and Awaken video course, his microgreens course. There's so much in there. Again, we put 12 things in this bundle and you pay 50 bucks. That's it. If you didn't want to get that, you could also use code RAWFOOD60 and get 60% off any of our ebooks. We only run this sale over Black Friday and after Christmas, only those times. The rest of the year, it's usually 40% off. So if you wanted to get 60% off any of our ebooks, head on down to the payhip.com/rawfoodromance website and grab any of those ebooks that you wanted, maybe to finish your collection. We also have 30% off our school community. So if you wanted to join our community, attend the live raw food classes, do the monthly challenges with us, watch all the replays to all the previous classes that we've done, you can enjoy 30% off. Instead of paying $47 a month, you're paying $33 a month to be in the community. So that's on sale too. And a lot of the products that I'm going to be showing you today are also on sale. Some of them are OSEA. Malibu has a great Black Friday sale going on. The herbal skin food products that I'm going to share about are also 30% off with code Melissa Maris. And the Eminence products, I'll share links to everything in the description box below, including the whole kind of plan or like routine, everything that I do in the description box below. So you can follow along too if you want, or you can pick and choose whatever is available for you. Again, like I said, I don't expect everyone to be able to buy everything and do it all. This is just what I do because I have collected a lot of products over the years and I really enjoy it. It's like my absolute favorite thing to do is my skincare routine. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. To start with, we're going to be using 3 brands for what I do. I love these 3 brands. We use OSEA Malibu skincare. We use Herbal face food. That's this one right here. And Eminence Organics. I've been using Eminence for well over 15, maybe even 20 years. This has always been one of my favorite skincare lines. So I still use it even though I love OSEA and I love Herbal face food. And I have other things too, like Oliveda and Youth to the People. I've got some stuff from them too. But these are the core main products that I like to use. And so this regimen or this routine is mostly those products. The only one that is not in the lineup of the brands is Dr. Hauschka. This is the clarifying steam bath. I love to use this one post walk if I'm going to do a steam. I don't do it all the time, but I'm going to share, if I'm going to do the full on skincare thing, I'm sharing it with you here. But the clarifying steam bath is this one here I used to use in my young 20s, and the smell of it reminds me of working at the health food store, and it just brings back a lot of like youthful memories. So I use this one because I just love the scent. It's so herbally, and I really do love Dr. Hauschka as well. But okay, so To start off, I like to do 3 rounds of skincare in a day if I can. Not every day I'm able to do this because we have other things going on and I'm not able to do it. But this is like the ideal day. This would be like the self-care Sunday, full on luxury skincare day kind of a thing. And I do it most weeks. I'll do all 3 of these, but sometimes I'll just do like a morning one and an evening one. Sometimes I'm only able to do a morning one, and if we're too tired, sometimes I just wash my face and put on a cream. I don't really do like multi-step thing. It just depends on the day. But when I do have the time and I do want to get deep, this is what I do. So we do 3 in a day. I do a pre-walk wash and prep for being outside. Then I do a post-walk wash because I want to get the city residue, dirt, sweat, salt, whatever off my face, and I want to prep it for the day. Then I do an evening before bed. So there is 3 things that I like to do. And again, like I said, I do this often. It's not every day that I'm able to get all 3 in, but I prefer when I can because my skin just feels so amazing when I do. So when I wake up, the first thing, I have a list here that I'm going to share in the description. So if you see me reading it, that's what I'm reading from is my little list here so I don't forget any of the products. And we've got little Dove here. Hey, Dove Dove. She wants to be in the video. Hey, little girl. She is our sweet kitten. Hi, Dove. All right, to start off, I do a morning cleanse, and I like to use the OSEA Ocean Cleanser. This is close to my favorite. I do really also like the Barbados Cherry Enzyme Cleansing Powder. This is one of my new favorite products, and these 2 together are heaven. But in the morning, I just wash with this first thing, and then I tone with the Eminence pineapple enzyme toner, refining tonique. So I tone with this, and then I go into the hydration, like the serum realm. And I don't have any left because I ran out, but I really like the OSEA Malibu Sea Mist. So I'll mist my face with that, or I'll use like an Eminence mist. This is the Mangosteen Revitalizing Mist. So I mist after the toner. And then I get into the hydration. I do this one here, the Herbal Face Food Serum. This is the serum. And I'll put like a couple drops on my hand, warm it up, and I spread it all over. And then I wait like a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes for everything to kind of calm down and get absorbed before I add the next layer. And the next layer would be the strawberry rhubarb hyaluronic serum. And you could, if you wanted to, you could use the OSEA hyaluronic serum. I have multiples of those, but I really like the Eminence strawberry rhubarb one. They recently took honey out of this formula. For a really long time, they had honey in this one, and I didn't buy it because it had honey, and as a vegan, we don't do honey. So when I found out that they took the honey out, I was like, yay, I can use it. So this is one of my favorite. I love the smell. It's one of my favorite smelling products. So I'll do that. Then I do the eye treatment. And this is again, before going outside. I do have some vitamin C products that I like to put on before going outside, but they're not included in this roundup. But if you have anything that's vitamin C rich, put that on as well. And then I do the eye cream. It gets blurry when I go close. This is the eye cream from Herbal Face Food. So there's that. And then I do my moisture. I use the Atmosphere Protection. Where is that one here? This is the Atmosphere Protection Cream from OSEA. So I'll do that as my heavy moisture barrier. And then I will put on a sunscreen. This is an all mineral sunscreen, SPF 50, because we live in Vegas and the sun is very intense here. So if we're going to be out for 2-3 hours in the sun, I like to protect my skin. So I use this one. It's a tinted, kind of like a tinted SPF. It's a SPF 50. And this goes on so nice. And it's not heavy. It's very, very, very light. So it's not like putting a foundation. I don't like wearing foundation. I don't wear foundation specifically because it's so heavy and so cakey. I prefer just using a tinted sunscreen if I'm going to put any. And that's what I'm wearing today, actually. I'm wearing this. And that's it. Maybe a little blush, but that's it. That's what I'm wearing, is this tinted moisturizer for the sun. So then we go outside, we do our walk, blah, blah, blah. All's good. Get home and I can feel it on my skin. I can feel the city. I can feel the sweat and I need to get it off. So we get home and I cleanse and exfoliate. This is my exfoliating time. This is where I'll use the Barbados cherry foaming cleansing powder. I love this stuff. This, like I said, this is like one of my favorites. I really like the Eminence, the Stone Crop Fizz too. I have that as well. These last a really long time. And again, I've collected a lot of these products. A lot of these products I've had for a long time. Some of them, like the Sea Mist, I ran out of, so I'm going to need to get some of that. But these last a while. So I'll use a little bit of this and I'll mix it. I'll get it fizzy and then I'll mix it with the ocean cleanser and I use that as an exfoliation. So that's what I do after the walk. I exfoliate and I get everything off my skin because yeah, definitely need that. Then if I have time, now I don't do this all the time, maybe like once or twice a week, especially on Sundays. Once we get back from our hike, this is what I like to do. I like to do the steam bath. This is the Dr. Hauschka product where I'll put it in some boiling water, do a facial steam, or I'll put it in the boiling water, let it cool a little bit, obviously, put a washcloth in there, and then just let it sit on my face for, 5 minutes or what have you. And then I'll put it back in the water and then put it back on my face. Again, you don't want it to be boiling, like burn your skin hot, but I use boiling water and I put this in there and then, it makes the steam or a warm compress. So I basically do a warm compress after I've exfoliated, and that's like one of the highlights of my whole routine. So that's what I do there. And then I do like a mask therapy. Again, you don't have to do all of these steps. This is just what I do on like the skincare heavy days. I don't do this every day. Obviously, these are kind of like bonus things that I like to do. But if I'm doing like a self-care Sunday skincare ritual, I will start with this product. This is another one of my absolute favorite products. It's a powder. It's the Turmeric Energizing Treatment from Eminence. So this is a powder. It's like a yellowish turmeric color, as you can see, the powder. They give you a lid on the top here, but they also give you this lid that you can mix the powder in. So you put about a teaspoon or so of the powder in here with a couple drops of water until it makes like a foamy, kind of a thick paste. And you scrub that in. It's going to be another exfoliating product and it heats up. So if you don't like heat things on your skin, don't get it because it heats up. And especially if you have steam in the area or it's you go outside and it's warm or humid, it's going to tingle even more. So it's steamy, hot, tingly, exfoliating, and it's kind of rough because it is a little bit like of an exfoliant too. So that's what I do. I'll put that on and leave it on for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes goes by, it's kind of dry on the skin and it's kind of stopped tingling. Then I will put a little bit of this ashwagandha ultra rich restorative cream on top of the mask. So I kind of just rub it in and get it all like activated again. And then I sit with that for another 10 minutes. You could use any other cream. You could use the Advanced Protection Cream or whatever cream you have. But it just kind of helps to aid in the extra moisture because the turmeric scrub opens the pores and brings a lot of circulation to the surface. So having like a really thick, nice cream on, like a mask cream of some kind, can really help to lock in moisture. So I'll wear that for another 10 minutes and then I wash it all off. So that's my mask thing. Again, 1 to 2 times a week, I'll do that. I don't do it every day, obviously. But then once my face is all clean, then it's time to tone and hydrate. So I use the Sea Mist minerals or sometimes I do both, but the birch purifying essence, I'm almost done. This stuff is so nice. You don't need a lot, just like 2 drops and it does like the whole face. So it lasts a long time. Even though these products, can be pricey, they do last a fair amount of time. Like these products, I don't use these all the time. but I've had them for well over a year. And yeah, they're really good. They're really, you don't need a lot of these products. So once I get the toning on, then I get into the serum symphony. I start with the Herbal Face Food, the serum. This one, again, it doesn't tingle a lot. This one here tingles. This one's a really good tingle. This is the Cure. It's more like a spot treatment, but my skin is very tolerant to a lot of stuff. I can do a lot to my skin and I don't break out or have any issues. So I'm lucky in that aspect. I can put lots of tingly stuff on. I can exfoliate every day if I wanted to. And I don't really notice much for skin. Actually, it's better. But this one's really intense. Again, spot treatment. I do use this over my entire face because I like the tingle. But for this one, okay, so once I've toned, I do the serum. This serum, it's a triple serum that I do. I'll do this, let it dry for about a minute. Then I do the 8 Greens Youth Serum. This is one of my favorite products as well. You don't need a lot of this either. You don't need a lot of these products. Just like a pea-size amount is really good. So that's the second one. And then we do the Hyaluronic C Serum. Again, OSEA. Nate uses this as well. This is the Dream Night Serum, but they have a regular hyaluronic serum, one of their best-selling products. Again, OSEA has some awesome Black Friday sales. So if you spend X amount of money, you get some free bonus gifts. So go check it out. Again, all the links are in the description box below for everything. Then finally, once all the serums are on, then I do my cream cocoon. Where is the one here? Herbal Face Food Cream. I like to do this one. But also we could do the ashwagandha. Sometimes I'll do more of the advanced protection. I ran out of my OSEA water cream. I do have a little sample. Look at the little samples that they do. These are like the travel sizes that you get sometimes, but I do have a little itty bitty mini. This is the water cream. And I really like this one because it's really light. So I like to put that on like after the walk. So there's that. So that's what I do. And then I end with Ocean Eyes, OSEA's Ocean Eyes. I just roll that. It's a metal roller here. There's a little metal roller. So when you're rolling it under your eyes and around your eyes, it's so nice and cooling. So I really like that. And that's that. Sometimes I'll end with a couple drops of the Rosehip Triple C and E. This one I got as a sample bottle when I went to the spa in Ashland, Oregon. Every time we go to Ashland, I got to book a spa facial there because I love them so much. Posh Organics Ashland. They're amazing if you're ever in Ashland. But they gave this to me for free and I've been using it for forever. And it's not even like, I just put one drop and it does like a lot. So sometimes I'll end with that if I want a little extra glow, but that's what I do after the walk. So there's that routine there. And then at that point, I might put, if I'm doing video like today and I want to wear makeup, I'll use the tinted SPF as my foundation because I don't like foundation. I'll put a little blush on, do my eyes, draw my eyebrows. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I'll do if I'm going to be filming or doing things during the day. But otherwise, I don't use the tinted if I'm just working or being at home or whatever. I don't need that. Then for the evening, I do a double cleanse. So to get any like makeup or any residue off for the day, I love this Ocean Wave Cleanser. This is a newer product from OSEA. You got to mix it, shake it up before you use it because it's like a 2-phase product. They'll separate as it sits. So you want to shake it really good to mix it all up before you use it. And it's liquid, so you just put a few drops in your palm, and this will really help to loosen any debris from the day. So I'll do that. And then I'll end with a milk cleanser. And this is the one from OSEA. This is the cleansing milk. I don't use this as very often, but here in Vegas, it's really dry. So I do like the thicker cream cleansers. It's very, very, very nice. So we'll do that just like a double wash to really get good. Then I'll do sometimes, not every day, but I'll do like an exfoliation kind of a peel. I really like this one. This is a newer product as well, Bright Skin Licorice Root Exfoliating Peel. So what you do is you take one of those cotton rounds, and I have the cotton rounds that are washable. So you just use it and then put it in the wash. Like there's a little bag. I think I got them from Norwex. I can't remember. But I just reuse them. But if you have the cotton rounds, you just basically put the cotton on there and you push down. When you push down on this, the liquid comes out and it saturates the cotton pad. And then you just wipe it all over your face and then wait about 2 to 5 minutes. Let it do its thing. You don't have to wash it off. Just leave it on there. So that's my like exfoliation. Then I do another hydration where I do the, again, birch water here and the mangosteen mist or the sea mist from OSEA. So I get that nice like hydration level there. And then I do my serum stack. This is my evening serum stack that I love. And again, my skin can tolerate a lot, so I like to put tingle things on it that get hot. So I use the Cure from Herbal Face Food. Again, all of the Herbal Face Food products are 30% off with code Melissa Maris. Link in the description box below. So this one here, I've been using for a long time. You don't need a lot of it. Again, it's more of a spot treatment. You can put it on target areas or what have you, but I use it all over my face and I only use like 3 drops of it. So, I mean, it's like down to here. I've got a lot left. So I'll put that on, followed by another one of my most favorite products that I don't have with me here. It's in the bathroom, but it's the same jar as or bottle as this, but it's the Citrus Kale C and E Serum. It's a liquid and it smells amazing. And I just put a little bit of drops in my hand and I wipe that all over my face. So there's that. And then I do the Hyaluronic Night Serum. So I do Hyaluronic 3 times a day, usually if I'm doing all 3. This is, again, one of my favorite products, the hyaluronic acid from OSEA. And they have the night one, which has lavender in it. So it's really nice for the lavender. Then I do an eye and neck treatment. More Herbal Face Food eye. You don't need a lot. Again, it's cool because these last a long time. Like I've had this for a really long time and I just use a tiny, tiny bit for my eye cream, or you could use the Ocean Eyes as well. So I do that. Then I do either the ashwagandha or the Advanced Protection Cream on my neck. Very important to not neglect your neck. And then I end with the Herbal Face Food. This is the Face Food Cream, and I end with this. And where is my night cream? Oh yeah, the Dream Night Cream. This is the Lavender Night Cream from OSEA. It's got a light lavender color to it. It smells heavenly. If you like lavender, this product is amazing. So I'll do a double layer of cream. I do this one, and then I do this one on top of it. And I always just let them dry for like a minute or so in between. And then the final touch, I have 2 things that I add at the very end, right before I go to bed. I like to put a couple drops of the Undaria body oil. Nate and I use this as a massage oil, but I'll put like 2 drops on my finger and go over my face just to lock everything in because you want your oil to be on last. And I use the vagus nerve oil. This is an essential oil blend and it is, I mean, I don't necessarily know if it's helping anything necessarily. It probably is, and I'm just not really noticing it. But this is an essential oil blend and it smells heavenly. If you like essential oils, this is so nice. Kind of citrusy, kind of eucalyptusy, but not eucalyptus. It's like something else along those lines, but it's the vagus nerve oil. And what I do is I put 2 drops and I go on my wrists and I go down my neck here and I just massage my neck gently with that. And it reminds me of bedtime because that smell is linked now with bedtime because I put it on almost every night before bed. So there's that. So again, I know that that was a lot of products, but like I said, I collect things and, you know, I get some stuff from OSEA as well. I do have some other products here that I have used. This one here is almost done. I would like to get another one because I really enjoyed this. This is the red algae mask from OSEA. So sometimes if I don't do the turmeric one, but I want to do a mask, I'll do something like that. I also have, this one's an older product that I need to use. But this is smells like jam. This is the raspberry pore refining mask, which I love as well. So, I have a couple other products that I like to use. But, as you collect, you can go through the list and see if there's anything that interests you. You could start to incorporate it into your routine. But again, transparency, that's just what I do. You obviously don't have to follow it, but I've noticed that adding the mostly doing it in the morning, because I never really did a lot of skincare in the morning over the last who knows how long. I would usually only do a night routine. So I'd do a night routine. Sometimes I'd wash my face in the morning and put on a cream, but I wouldn't do like anything intense in the morning until the last couple of months. I've just really gotten into it, and I just love that time with myself, especially after the walk. And I think it was the walk that really stimulated me to want to do that more often, was because we'd get back from being outside in the city and I would just have all of this like gunk on my face, like just city dust, sweat, salt, all that stuff from the sweat. And I wanted to wash it off. So I started doing more daytime skincare, more in-depth stuff. And it's just been next level. So I think that like the takeaway for this video is just to wash your face more often. Not necessarily to do what I do, but people always ask every time, what do you do? And I wanted to make this video just sharing everything that I do, all the products that I love, and you can pick and choose whatever works best with you, whatever you want to get or what have you. So thank you for joining me for this video. Don't forget to go check out the plant-based bundle. It's only $50 and you're getting almost $900 worth of content from Nate and I. We've contributed 12 things, including the wrap book, the taco book, the Align and Awaken meditation challenge, Nate's microgreens course, his smoothie book, his cracker book. Like there's so much stuff. Our soup book is in there. Holiday Menu 1 is in there as well. Make It Raw 4 that I wrote with Chef AJ. But all you pay is $50 and you get all that content. If you want to see everything that you get for $50, click the plant-based bundle link in the description box below. And if you wanted to get our ebook separately, we have a Black Friday sale going on right now, 60% off any or all of our ebooks. We have 28 ebooks now available for you. The code is rawfood60, so use that code at checkout if you want to get that discount. And we have 30% off our school community as well. Regular price is $47 a month, but right now it's only $33 a month. So sign up for that if you want to join our live raw food classes. And yeah, check out all the other cool, awesome Black Friday sales in the description box below. And we'll be back tomorrow for another video. Until then, I love you so much and fruit on.